Because you've been in Thailand for a year.
It'll be a year next month.
But you were in a different condo.
Yes.
What made you move the condo? And y'all were here when the hurricane hit, right?
The earthquake. Yeah, the earthquake is what caused us to move. So we did experience the earthquake. We were in our unit at the time on the 33rd floor, 34th floor, and that was an experience. Because being from Florida, I'm used to hurricanes. I'm used to tornadoes. You know, at least the preparation of it. Thankfully, I've never experienced a really bad hurricane. But I've never experienced earthquakes. Right. So being in the unit in that first condo and experiencing the earthquake and having to run down 34 flights of stairs while the building was rocking, that was enough for me to be like, no
more high rise.
So that's how we ended up at the second condo on the fourth floor.
Are you liking your new spot so far?
Oh yeah.
How long have you been there?
Yes. Oh wow. Only 2 weeks.
Okay, so it's very new.
Very
new. Yes. What are some things? So the fact that you eat mostly Thai food, do you have? I know you said khao soy. I saw someone else say that they were their favorite food. I really just want to start getting more into it, but because of the pork issue, my husband don't eat pork. I think I find that a little difficult sometimes. But the affordability of it, and it looks good. I really do. Like, you're here. I do want to get out of the Western food. In the area that we do live in, it gives us flexibility. There is a lot of Thai places, but there are also a lot of Western. Like, we can get Chinese food.
Oh.
It's called, have you been to the W District?
What's the name of it?
W District.
We gotta take y'all there. W?
W District.
It's off our exit. Yeah.
Yes. So it's called the W District. It's off our exit, and it's a whole bunch of food trucks aligned in a circle. They don't move.
We have to go.
It has Chinese food, pizza, Thai, Indian, French fries. It has a whole bunch of different. And they also have bars. The bar is in there too.
I'm a mutton guy. I like
They have someone. Yes.
Ma'am.
You can order drinks. They have tables sitting out. They have the lights. Someone will perform. We came over there and we was like, oh, we can really appreciate this area. So a lot of people say that this is a very tourist area, but I feel like being that it's our first year, it gives us a good balance. It gives us a good balance. So because we were in Bangkok. And Bangkok is far.
Is that off the yellow line, I think?
It's off of the purple,
pink line?
It's purple or blue.
Oh, purple and blue.
It's in Tapun is the station that we will usually walk to, or you can get off at Bangkok. But that's pretty far from everything. It would take us an hour.
I would. She lived out the country before. My first time ever been out the country, I moved.
Is when we moved here.
You know what I'm saying? That was my first time ever been out the country. So, but yeah, it was kind of like on the humbug thing. And then we planned on moving this year.
March or April.
March, April this year.
2026.
What the hell? We just got up and moved. We sold everything.
Yeah.
Sold everything. I'm talking about
some things occurred and we was just like, we're out of here.
Yeah. So, and y'all are young, right? How many?
30. I'll be 33 in March.
And I just turned 32 in October.
Yeah. So
I love that you have figured that out at a young age. Like, I would have loved to have thought of this like years ago.
And I think there's pros and cons to it. With us being young, we're newly married. We're young. We don't have kids. We get to explore. While we're young. We get to do a lot of things. The con to it is though, we weren't established. Whereas when you're older, you can do a retirement or you have some type of steady income. So it can be a very tough situation when you're not financially established. You don't have a job that allows you to travel. It's very difficult looking for a job. I'm looking for remote work. We've been blessed enough to have some passive income coming in due to an investment, but any day now that it can come one month, it cannot come another month. It's a little easier because it's a more affordable place to live, so you're not paying what you're here, but you still have to have that source of income. So that is the biggest key to moving abroad. If you do not have a source of income, it can still be stressful. You won't be able to enjoy as much of it.
Don't come over here on a whim because you're in a totally different country, and then also on top of that, the visa situation consider bad. Like,
The visa change all the time, don't it?
Yeah.
they just enforce it differently. That's the same laws, but sometimes they just let you go through.
Because we haven't had a problem. Like, we went to Vietnam.
Each time coming in, we ain't had no problem.
no problem. Like,
You only can do it
literally.
one time. You go out and do it again.
Yeah.
Try to do it the third time. They're gonna be
And
like,
that's, we kind of figured that we would, because this was our first. We did not overextend ours, so we made sure like our pieces are up to date. We stayed on top of that, and that's something we knew. We also, like we said, we were supposed to come here in April, so in 2 or 3 months we were supposed to just move up here. Unfortunately, it didn't happen, okay, but we knew we had a plan. We knew we wanted to come and learn the Thailand, so we knew already we wanted to get an education visa. We didn't know where we wanted to stay, but we've seen a lot of different places. Like, we just knew in our hearts of hearts that we were supposed to stay in North in the policy. We knew, like, that's what we want. We seen it on Isaiah. We visited, and we was like, we want to be out here. No, not at all. We was like, that's too far. Also, we were saying that after we moved out the house, we said, we want to live in a city. But we were thinking the city of Georgia. We never knew that we'd be living in a city, but it'd be the city of Bangkok. You know? It's just funny how God works. You know, you say these things like, oh, I want to live in the city, I want to live in the city. And we're thinking Atlanta, Georgia. And God said, oh, no, you
I
live
didn't
in
want
the
to
city,
live
all right.
in Atlanta. I didn't want to live in the city. That was
I wanted to live in a high rise.
But now here, I want to live in the city.
You know, I have those things, but I'm thinking I'm going to have those things in Atlanta, Georgia. And I have them here in Bangkok. So it's funny how things work. And then we kept saying, oh, if we can leave right now, we would. If we can leave right now, we would. But the goal was to leave in April because we still had other things to get our ducks in a row. Life said, okay, bam, I'm going to give you a reason to leave. Are you going to leave?
Got pushed out.
We got pushed out. So it made it was now. Right.
sink or swim.
Yeah, and we do feel like we did still leave on our emotional state of like the adrenaline of what had went on with us, and we could have planned it a little better. We could have left it out and really set
I
our
don't think
goals.
so. I think it happened exactly how it's supposed to happen.
At the end of the day, like we made our decision, we made our choice, but
But we was coming regardless.
yeah, the goal was we were coming regardless. But to be financially, if you can be financially stable, you can really like explore and enjoy. Really enjoy and have a really good high quality of life there. So that would be my biggest thing for a person.
We can't stress that enough. I feel like in all the videos that we've made, that's like the main thing is just make sure that you are financially stable and relative to how you want to live as well, because my financially stable may be different from yours. But coming to another country, have your ducks lined up because you just never know because you are in another country.
Exactly.
You have to be prepared for anything. Do we have any cons? You're very optimistic. I'm more the one that's. So what would you say would be any cons?
Yeah.
That might be, yeah.
So, I mean, the way I grew up, I grew up in a time where I knew how to rob Peter to pay Paul. I could make $1 stretch. And the realization that I could come to Thailand and not have to stretch anything and live the way that I'm comfortable with living, that was a no-brainer for me. Not to mention all of my health issues I was dealing with. Now, Judy and I, we're high school sweethearts, but we were separated for like 32 years. When we got back together, I vowed that I would give her the life that I always wished she could have had. She ain't know it, but whatever conduct we found that we liked, we was gonna get it. And people keep saying, "Oh man, you could have got this for $200-$300." Man, I've been there. You gonna get what you pay for.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And people act like the Thais don't know what's up in terms of making money. They just make it slower than the U.S. and they not beating you over the head. But make no mistake about it. Our same condo this year is more than it was last year. You know what I mean? And that's life, so you can't escape that. But what do you want? If you only want to party, you only want to drink, you want to go to the club, you just need somewhere to sleep, somewhere to lay your head. You know what I mean? Our party days is over. You know what I mean? I'm trying to chill, get my health back up.
Just in terms of like us kind of sharing the process, like when did you make that decision and then how you made the decision and
it was October of 2024 when I decided, but I was supposed to move in June or July of 2025. And mine was all planned out. I did all my research. I did all my, because my background is HR. So, exactly. So that's a part of my makeup. I had to make sure did my due diligence, did all my research, all my planning, and I did like all of us do, plenty of videos, binge watching those, trying to find a particular location where I wanted to move to. I had already knew, do I want to say the area? I had already knew that I wanted to move to the Tonglar area, and that's the area that I'm in. I had already knew that I wanted an older unit because I know that all of the older units have bigger the square footage, exactly, and that's just what I have.
Yes.
I basically got all of that. I am on a DTV visa because I knew that's the process going through that at the time. And I actually found out about the DTV back in it was June, either May or June 2025 when they announced it. So actually I think it was a little bit before that. Well, I was doing my research about the visa situation, and then because I think I applied in March, earlier than that. Well, May, right when the information came available. I did do it on my own, screwed up the first time. And that was, what was it, $400 and something, and it was for a simple mistake.
Would you recommend doing an agent?
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily.
But you just have to be very, very careful when entering your information, because that's what I did.
A lot of people say.
Oh, yeah. So it was like a typo. It wasn't like
it was. It was like the citizenship, because I'm born Jamaican, but I'm a U.S. citizen, and the question was whether you're. It was something about the wording, like whether you're a citizen or something like that, or what's on your passport. And I think I was supposed to enter Jamaica, where I was originally born, but I put U.S. or something like that. So it was something simple.
Match up something
right.
Simple.
So it was something that simple, and I was going back and forth with the agent, thinking, okay, well, with the visa people, thinking that it's something that they'll be able to just adjust or correct on their end, because I'm emailing them thinking, okay, and no, they denied it, and I had to go back and reapply. When I reapplied, which was I want to say, once I found out that I was rejected, the next day I reapplied, and like 3 days later I was accepted.
Wow, you got it quick.
So yeah, it was.
You said you were emailing the visa people. So for those of you who maybe have been rejected, you can't get some kind of information as to why you were rejected.
And I was, I lived in Virginia, so my consulate was DC. So I was doing mine out of DC, and they were emailing me back and everything. But yeah, so I was able to find out.
Are you working?
I am not working. Even though I was on the DTV, I was actually working at that time when I applied. But I was, already. But I do online.
So you're a remote worker?
E-commerce.
Yeah, e-commerce. I do that, and stock into doing that. So yeah.
Big bucks. Big bucks.
Yeah. What's it long?
Oh, it's long.
Wait,
Oh, that one's okay.
Look, it's an ice. Whoa, it's a marshmallow.
doing.
Oh, they're sorry, they're gone.
Huh?
God.
What happened?
Parts of me.
Are you making up words now?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It was like, did you have that on me?
Look.